So yeah, he was basically telling me, we gotta just do it. And anything could happen. If we waited, if I would have saved more money, if I would have waited, something could have, God forbid, happened with my family, myself. I could have got a car accident, had to use the money, lost on the opportunity to move out here.
Right.
So we basically gave each other I believe we talked about it in late December, January, and then we were like, April, we're moving. I was kind of pushed back about it. When he talked to me about it, he was like, man, you only have one life to live.
That's right.
And then I was telling him, man, the reason which got me to move is we were sitting down at my kitchen table. It was probably like December, and then this is when it wasn't a joke, but it was a thought.
Okay.
And then I brought it up. I was like, Andy, if we stay here, what's gonna be? Yeah. Well, this part I'm saying.
Yeah.
I forgot who brought up LA. I think he did, just saying it. But then I was like, we were thinking about it, and I was like, Andy, if we stay here, what is gonna be different from last year?
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Man.
I was like, what is gonna be different from last year? And it's true, because I look back and I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep working 40 hours a week, weekends, hang out with the same friends.
Right.
You know what I mean? Do the same thing over and over, and then it hit us, and we were like, that's right. Might as well change. So we were like, all right, April, we're leaving. And then April came. We shipped our cars 2 weeks before, so now it was like no way turning back.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So we did it on purpose, so we can't turn back. And then we strategically,
it's like you burn your boat.
Yeah. So strategically, I had our plane ticket, so we get there when the car gets there. And then that's basically we made the move. We got on the airplane, packed up as much stuff as we can in the car. Hopefully, we didn't even know where it was going, bro. We just found some guys online with a truck. We prayed that they're gonna get it to LA with all our stuff with it, and luckily they brought it to LA.
Wow.
All the way across the country.
Wow.
In about a couple of days, I believe it was, and then we met them, and all our stuff was not touched, and the cars got there safe, and then we started looking for apartments.
Wow, brother.
So it was a journey, man. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Journey.
But one thing that was really crazy for me personally, it's like,
What's that?
like in my thought, I was nervous. In my mind, I was nervous, but for some reason, like my body was keep going with it. You know what I mean? It was just natural. It's not that bad. You know what I mean? Like in my head, I was like, shit, should I go? Should I go? But then when I started buying my plane ticket, packing my car, shipping it, it just felt like, it felt right. You know what I mean? It just felt like you're doing a good thing.
Yeah.
So to me, that helped me out too. The only biggest part was like my family, obviously, because I have a big family. But I thought about it, and I was like, I'm young, and I see, basically like Mr. Lee says, you are who you hang around with.
That's right.
And if I stay around there, my life probably is gonna be the same as theirs. And I'm like, I have a big family. I love my family, and I got to take a risk to show them they could take a risk to provide better life for my family. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Instead of just looking at little state, little town, this is it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Go out there and try something, especially if you're young. You go out there, try something new. And really what it was too is Andy and I talked about it. It's like we were planning only for coming out here for 3 months. At first, it was like, well, you know what? We're going to come in for 3 months, just try it out and stop it. And then we talked about it. We're like, that's just a waste of money.
Yeah, I know.
So we talked about it. We're like, all right, we're going to stay there and just stay there. You know what I mean? Find a place to live, all this stuff.
Wow.
So, and then basically, luckily, my side, my family was supportive about it. They were like, you're right. If anything wrong happens, you just call your mom.
Right.
Ma, I need $200, $300 for a plane ticket back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ship the car back, I'll pay you back. If anything goes wrong, that's it.
Yeah.
So basically, that helped me out too, made me feel more comfortable. My family was behind me, and they were like, you know what, just go for it.
Yeah.
We believe in you. We see you like to work hard. You've been working hard since you were here. You've been pulling like 50 hours a week and stuff like that. And I was working hours there, so I was like, I don't want to be in a little machine shop with metal everywhere, smelling like oil.
Yeah.
Coming to work, my clothes are all dirty,
Looking greasy,
man. I was breaking down a lot because of just the air.
Oh,
you know what I mean? And I was like, and just people around me, I was looking around and I was like, these people are 60 years old. They've been working in this company 40 years, 30 years, doing the same thing for 30 years, and I could just see how miserable they were. You know what I mean? Not talking down, but it's just like another day closer to death. And I was like, man, luckily I was able to be positive and happy over there, blasting my music in my little corners, doing my job.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I just motivated myself, and I was like,
You did it.
yeah, man, just go out there. You hear about California, never been there. It's a beautiful place. You know, people talk about it. You see the money here. That's what made me want to come here. You see the Porsches, you see the nice Benzes, you see the Beamers, you see the people with money. You see things happening out here, and the weather. You know, back home it's like you don't see this stuff. So that's really what motivated me. Like, man, you might see a freaking Porsche, luckily, one time in the city. Yeah, it's passing by.
Jeez.
So that's really what helped me out, man. It motivated me too. A lot of things. So that's really what.
Wow.
A little part of the little history.
That's
little
good,
plot.
man. That's good. That's great.